Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Endzone 2. You join us in the curtain, which is not going to be called the curtain for much longer. We're going to change the name of that today, but we are going to spend a bit of time developing this place a little bit. We're going to actually start by calling it the Iron Wall, as it is going to be our major iron production settlement. And we are going to give it a little bit of a different thing. We'll make it a chain link one, and we'll make it purple. No, we'll make it dark blue. There we go. Right, the iron wall is now here. We have a school built that was on request, and we've got a couple of buildings here, the lumberjack lodge, the scrapyard, and the recycler and stuff that are going to move because they are currently right in the middle of our settlement. You can see we've got a tree nursery and a woodcutting lodge here that is ready to go, and that means we are going to get rid of this lumberjack lodge here. We are going to demolish that. We're then going to upgrade this one. Done. And then that's going to be demolished. We're then going to demolish our scrapyard. We're going to demolish our recycler, and we are going to demolish our upgraded workshop for now. We're then going to build these in a brand new space over here where there's plenty of trees for now and a lot of stuff that we can scrap. So we're going to build a new woodcutting lodge right here. We're going to build this right on the edge there. We're then going to build a scrapyard next to it there. We're going to build a recycler next to that, like that, and then our tool lodge is going to go in this area as well. So again, upgraded workshop going right there. We're also going to add in a tree nursery so that we can replenish the trees that we chop down. That there. Then we're going to build a road that kind of comes down and out here. We've also got the nihilists who are coming in to give us a bit of a slap about, but not going to happen because we are more than a match for them. Just depends which way they come from. So we're going to run a road along here, and again we're going to link it all up with the settlement like this and all the way along. Don't actually need that last bit of road that I've just mistakenly put in, so we'll delete that. Still waiting for the nihilists to arrive, so that's fine for now. Then we've got these getting built. We've got the upgraded workshop that's due to be built, and the tree nursery as well, once we've got a bit more stuff in. Good. Right, we can get that done. We're going to upgrade. That is being upgraded currently. We're going to get 2 people to work in the tree nursery, and then we're going to build some more huts. So we'll build another 4 huts just around the corners here. Get them in. Excellent. And they do need wood. Now we're short on a lot of basic materials for this settlement. So we're just going to grab some in the buggy. We're going to load up a load of wood in the buggy here. And we're also going to load up in the mule. We will load up some scrap and some cloth. There we go. Right, then we will head over to this zone and get them put in place. The other thing I've built here is a farm, so we're going to change our farm seed to lupine again. So they'll produce a nice amount of food for us. We're then going to plant all the way up to here and then come back down again there. Then we'll put some people to work in it. It is going to use water, so our water carriers are going to need to go up as well from our upgraded jetty. We'll just take that to the point where we are in an income of water again. Food coming up at 192.1 per minute, which means a lot of the stuff like, the fishery we could get rid of. We demolish that. Our food is still going up, but we free up some space because the upgraded farm is going to give us so much more production value, especially if we then start getting people trained in ecology. So we can set our educational subjects, but they don't have any paper. And paper, as you know, is produced in a paper mill. We don't have access to that here yet. There is a swamp farm over here, but we're short on swamps everywhere else really, apart from zone 3, where we have a new building there. There's potential that there could be some more stuff up there. At the moment, our only swamp farm is in Medici, which is a small area, as you already know. So I wonder if we could produce some more reeds here. let's have a quick look at what we can do in terms of our swamp farms. Now there's space there, so I reckon we can put in a swamp farm here and start producing some more reeds. Once that's done, we can get loads more reeds, loads more paper, which is being produced quite well actually. It's just not being distributed well enough. We've got 1,000 paper in stock here. We've got loads of paper there, so it might be time to look at rejigging our trade routes a little bit. Because as well, we're producing a lot of masks and stuff here that could be better distributed through the rest of the settlement. Also producing a fair bit of sand, but it seems like that's stopped now. There's no available workers there. Because we are out of workers in Newtown, either due to population dropping or whatever reason. We don't have a great deal of people available for work, so that's something that we could adjust. Right, well, looking over here in Medici, you can see we've still got the upgraded decontaminator waiting to be built. So we're going to take a mule back to Newtown, and we'll head back over to here, the Iron Wall, where food is starting to be produced quite nicely. 218 per minute now. Water's looking really good as well. Wood is dropping. So, looking at our upgraded lumberjack lodge, we'll put a few more people to work in that, and you can see that brings our wood stores up quite substantially. And then our tree nursery will continue to get stuff from there. So, looking at things here, we've got a decent supply of iron. Standard scrap tools, not so good. But we need to upgrade and get our workshop in, and we can only do that once we've got some wood. Now, we don't have a lot of people here yet who are adults, so we're going to continue to construct things, and the materials should be here now. Yes, they are. Good. Right. So things like fabric and cloth and stuff, I'd quite like to keep in one area, and my main settlement is currently producing them quite nicely, so at the moment, that doesn't really concern me. What does concern me is the lack of wood and basic building materials, and then getting the activated charcoal masks and rubber gloves distributed through the rest of the settlement is something that we really need to sort out. So let's do that. Looking at our decontaminator here, we still need the iron tools, and I think we have some in here. We've got 18. Not a lot, but it's going to be enough to get that built. Once that decontaminator is built, we can start burying decontamination kits around. Ola Sorensen has a decent store of them and also has a quest for us. We have recycled a lot of our friend Rusty Rolf's kind of developments that he's got, so we can change that up a little bit as well. I'm not sure where this one is. It's over here. Right, so we're going to bring this buggy back. The buggy is going to pick up a quest here for Rusty Rolf, who currently has the special offer of an upgraded well. So we can actually let's get our mule to come back here, then we'll sort that out. Trading is going to be something that we're going to look at next episode, because we need to just kind of restore some of our trade routes and get them back up and running. The upgraded workshop here at the Iron Wall is going to start producing iron tools. And this is where we're going to produce a large bulk of our iron tools. Once that's done, we can start setting up a trade route that delivers iron tools to every single other settlement that we've got. Currently, we don't have anything established here in this zone, but there is clay, there's coal, there's fertile soil, and there is an old wind turbine that we can restore. Also, Crimson Canyon has an old wind turbine that we could restore, and that would also help out with our power output. Currently, power's fine. If we have a look at our energy network, you can see here, Newtown is only using about 1,000 power per minute. I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure that was higher. So if we just have a quick look at our construction menu and go to power, and just make sure that everything is hooked up. Yeah, currently everything is hooked up with power. And our battery is also full. But we've got loads of power coming in. Medici's producing stuff quite efficiently. They do need their decontaminator though. So we have a look over here. We'll go to our trading post. We'll pick up this job for Rolf. Then we will go over to where it is and pick it up. Then over here, again, in our mule, we are Did we already pick up the iron tools? We did. There we go. Right, we'll drop them off. Then we'll build that decontamination station. And that should be able to cover the whole settlement. Now, the other thing I've been doing that I probably shouldn't do, here we've got a decontaminator. Looking at our soil, it's only 12% now. 6% of our resources are contaminated. We do have some damaged buildings here. This relay station needs a repair, which requires iron bars. So we're going to load up some goods in here. You can see again, activated carbon masks looking good. So we're going to head probably for one of the last times ever. And again, we got no protective clothing in Medici. So here we'll load up some more clothing. This mule is going to go off to Medici to drop them off. And this mule is going to head down to Rolf to sell those goods. We've now got to this place so we can pick them up. And then head back to Rolf to drop that off and get a boost to his feelings towards us. And that will help us out immensely as well. Now, over at the Iron Wall, water's looking good. Food is looking good. The population is increasing. Scrap tools is something that we do need to address. We've got woodcutting lodge here that we will upgrade to advanced at some point. Perfect, that's done. We're going to trade these goods in. That's done. And then we will head back down here. Enter the trading post. You can see our relationship with Rolf has gone up a little bit more. And we'll see if we can buy the upgraded water. We can buy the upgraded well off him, which is great. So we'll buy that. We'll take a few of these off. Then we'll just slowly add more in to make the trade work. And that's perfect. Great. Now we can see what other trade goods he's got. I'm specifically thinking about iron. So let's get a load of iron. Drop them in as well. And then take in a little bit more iron. Finish the trade. Then we'll leave. You're done. You've completed the quest. We've unlocked another new item from Rolf there. Again, saves us on research. So Lizzie Rasmus is coming in. It looks like she's going to want to grab some stuff off us. So, I think we've got some vehicles that can come and assist this. Because our towers are going to start firing on her. That's good. Got another mule here who's just going to quickly dump these into the buggy and then head on over to assist. Looks like she's actually coming for someone else. Not quite sure where she's going, but her vehicles have taken some damage. She's got the other two coming in there. They're going up to Medici. Now, Medici doesn't have any armaments here. Let's quickly, because I think there is something there. There isn't. Right, okay. So our mule is going to come in. We're going to have our mule start attacking. Good, the mule's taken out one. Might cause a bit of damage to our buggy though. This mule here is going to ride up and hopefully assist us. I'm going to have this one come down here because this should have dropped. Yes, it has. Perfect. Now we can head over here where very quickly we should now be able to arm it. We can't because it's involved in combat. Okay, that's a shame. It's okay, we've got vehicles coming in to assist. And is our Pathfinder here yet? Just there coming across. So our Pathfinder can come along, help us out as well. Now if we can take this down before these two get here. I'm going to be very careful with that buggy. I don't want him to take any damage. They can quickly loot the wreck here. They should now be able to very quickly arm. Yes, they can. With light machine gun, that'll do. Gives us some protection. They've also had a light machine gun. And another one here has another light machine gun. So as they come back, they can quickly trade that one. There we go. And then we can equip this buggy with that armament as well. All right. So we've got 2 more coming in now. We're going to try and just maneuver these buggies so that they're a little bit further back. Then the Pathfinder's coming in now. They have a heavy machine gun and a bolt thrower. So we're gonna keep the bolt thrower on them actually. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna start attacking them. Then we're going to pull this buggy away a little bit. We'll have the mule go back up to home base for a repair. And this shouldn't take long. Lizzie's going down now. Perfect. And then I think we can just drop another light machine gun on that buggy that's leaving. Oh, they've got one already. Never mind. But we will exchange this with the settlement so that there's some in there already. I think we can't loot anything there. So we'll head back up here. There's a heavy machine gun on this one. So we'll exchange that, drop that off there. Now our buggies are starting to get some pretty hefty armaments equipped to them now, which is really good. So, over the iron wall, how are we looking? We now have the ability to start producing upgraded tools. So we're going to change that to iron tools and we're going to start producing them. We've also got a scrapyard here, which we're going to have 2 people working, woodcutting lodge, and then the recycler. And then the tree nursery will put 2 to work in there. Now, our upgraded workshop, that can go in there as well. They take normal tools and turn them into iron tools. So we do need another workshop. I'm going to take another upgraded workshop here. Now they need something to actually be built. What they need is more bricks. So we can grab some bricks from here, where we have a mule waiting. We're going to take 100 bricks and we're going to send them over there so that we can build our next settlement. Okay, so things are looking good. We've got a bit of a handle on the raiders. There are some repairs that we are going to need to do, and I think we need iron for this one. Iron tools are what we need for this. So if we head back over to here with the Pioneer can then start putting that sort of stuff in place. The other thing we're going to do is we've got 2 mules here, or a mule and the Pathfinder. Wherever my other mule has gone to, I'm going to find it. There's one there. This one is on the way already. We are then going to have to start going and chipping away at the enemy raiders, taking out their kind of supplies. So we've got 2 raider outposts there that we're going to need to destroy. I'm going to build another mule once I have the ability to do so. This buggy might do for now though. So we might have some armaments here. We do. We have a light machine gun and a heavy cannon. So I'm going to take the heavy cannon. We're going to equip that in the buggy. And then the buggy is going to head over to join the fight. We don't have anyone else idling, doing nothing. So these 4 vehicles are going to be the next ones, and they're going to go and take out, first of all, the Nihilists have a bunker here. And then I think further up here, we've got another Mike, the Mega Devourer bunker. Now, if we can take these out as quickly as possible, we will be able to explore freely and just kind of unlock the rest of this map. which will be really good. Now, this bunker belonging to Mike was destroyed a long time ago. I don't think that's going to come back. There's certainly been no real indication that that's going to happen. So we now have 4 vehicles, all equipped, and it's time to go to the Nihilist bunker over here, and we're going to take that down. So you can see that's right there. We're going to go straight in, gung-ho, and then as we need to, that's another bridge there. This buggy might run into some difficulties, so we're going to wait, because the buggy's faster than all of the other ones. So having that go straight into the fray is just going to make it a sitting duck, really. So there's an end zone there. There's the bunker belonging to our enemy. So we're just going to bring the buggy away a little bit. We're going to have this lot charge in now. Then we'll have our buggy come in and assist. There's no real reason for them to go that close. Quite annoying. So we'll bring our Pathfinder away a little bit because he's now drawing fire. Should be safe now. And then that's turning to focus fire on the buggy, which we're going to need to get out really quick. And then all that's left is the 2 of these. So they'll go in and attack again, and that should actually finish the job. Yeah, I think we've got this. Perfect, another one down. Good. So those raider bunkers have been taken out. We'll send them back over here to repair. And then I think there's only 1 bunker left to take down. So we've got an increase in radiation coming in. And again, the protection down here is dropping a little bit. Over here, we're fine. We're certainly fine here. We are not fine over in the iron wall. So buggy has arrived back. We're going to have the buggy very quickly load up some protective clothing for the iron wall. We're going to head back over there. Pioneer has arrived. Now Mike is coming back. Where's he coming from? Oh dear. That's not where we want him to be. So we're going to quickly slow things down. I'm going to bring you back. You're going to head back home. Thankfully, Mike doesn't look like he's going to come down to the bridge. So we'll have all our vehicles kind of move over to here. And the buggy will come back as well. And we'll get ready for Mike. So he's not bringing too much, really. This one will go down relatively quickly. Yeah, very easy. Here comes another one. Straight away. And the last one is a bit slower. It might make it over the bridge, but I don't think it'll get very far once it's over there. It's got quite a bit. He's got some lead, some plastic, and some scrap. Doesn't make it anywhere near us. Perfect. Right. Okay, so we're going to just loot some stuff here. And we'll keep looting. Lovely. Right, okay. Last one. Perfect. Right, now we're going to take this lot. I'm going to go over to the iron wall and drop these items off. And then we'll go and focus our attention on that final one. Right, we have a radioactivity event happening in Zone 2. So we do just need to be very careful with the iron wall at the moment. And they don't have any protective clothing, but it is on the way. So we're just going to drop some of these items off and then move clear. Not quite sure where the buggy's got to. I don't think it's arrived at all. I don't think it's even moved. So we'll bring that buggy over very quickly to drop off the protective clothing. All right, so we're doing okay. Obviously, we're going to take down that final enemy. This mule we're going to need to be very careful with, because it has taken a little bit of damage. And then over here, we'll exchange all of those goods, and that gives us a nice little bonus from our settlers in that area. Right, now we'll head over this way, where the final raider settlement is. Just there. Right next to an end zone as well. Once these arrive, we'll open fire, hopefully take them down. And then, again, the buggy we're going to need to be very careful with. They are driving kind of in a bit of a way that brings them right next to it, which is not good. So I'm going to just move a little bit closer. Now that these three are here, we'll bring them into attack. These two in as well. Now we're going to pull this away. Safe. Pull the buggy away. Oh, buggy didn't make it. That's okay. The rest of them are safe. And that should, hopefully, be the enemies neutralized. So we're going to finish off then by just having our vehicle convoy here just move right up to the edge of the map, where we should see that is another power plant. And then we're going to go all the way along the shoreline here. And this should just see that all of the raiders are now gone. Or at least the raider compounds are gone. And I think there are only 3 islands here. 3 habitable zones, unless this extends a bit further up and we can find another one. Which means, again, swamp is at a bit of a premium for us, to be quite honest. It's going to be difficult to get all of that done. But we have finished. Now, I might do a little bit of off-cam development just to kind of get my settlements up to speed again. Maybe expand a few. But we're looking pretty good. Unless we happen to find another raider outpost up here, which is absolutely possible. You can see there, somebody's shooting at us. So there must be an outpost there, because we somehow managed to get in range. We're unlocking a lot of the map as we go here. Just removing the fog of war always helps. Makes the map look a little bit nicer as well. Now we'll head back up and just double back on ourselves. There's this area here. That's now unveiled. Good. An old church there as well. Really interesting buildings. Like I said last episode, it's such a shame that development on this has stopped and the studio is kind of closed down. That really disappointing. And the nihilists are arriving again. Now, they are going to chase us, I think. Or maybe not. But because we don't have a defense at this moment in time, this might end up being a difficult one. And I can't really risk bringing this lot back because they are pretty weakened. But it could well be that we come in from the back and flank them. Well, that one didn't last. That one's been destroyed straight away, so that's good. And it looks like all of the raiders have been eliminated in terms of their kind of outposts and strongholds. They are now gone from zone 2, which means all we really need to worry about in this zone is anyone who kind of comes back, you know, so like these roaming patrols that happen. So we've got, again, I think they've run out of protective clothing. Yep. We are breaking through here. Perfect. That's done. So, we've made it. And that is another episode done. I hope you have once again enjoyed another episode of Endzone 2. It's fun. The raider thing is really good. It's a mechanic that I would have liked to have seen them expand, but unfortunately, you know, that isn't going to happen anytime soon. Well, at all. So I hope you've enjoyed another episode of Endzone 2. It's been fun. We've destroyed the raiders. We've eliminated any residual threat, which means we can have safe trading routes in Zone 2 now, which we are going to set up next episode. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.